Hey everyone, it's me, Professor Herb. I know, it's been forever since I uploaded anything to this channel. Well, the last time I really did a lot on my channel, I did two forms of content. I did a bunch of roguelikes, which, by the way, I'm building a roguelike right now, so expect to see information about that. And I also played Pokemon the TCG Online, which was a lot of fun and still think has some of the best UI interface. All you can say to praise how it was done as a format to a game. However, with that being said, what I really love more than Pokemon are TCGs. I just love card games. I've always liked Yu-Gi-Oh!, I've always liked Pokemon, and I've always liked Magic the Gathering. I've also really liked Hearthstone. Well, as you can see, what you're looking at right now is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I plan on doing a series of me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on a fresh new account. As you can see, I'm on Mission 5. Really, I want to get to Mission 7, because that's when I unlock what's known as the Card Trader. It's this game's version of the bulk commons and bulk rares that you get, what you can use them on. And I want to unlock that. But the point is, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links has been notoriously hard for somebody to play free-to-play. There's not a whole lot in the way of options and different formats that you can try to build that will be competitive enough for people to really compete on what's known as the ladder or on the journey to COG, King of Games. With that being said, this is going to be my journey. I'm going to be recording episodes of my journey up to COG, alongside my pack openings that have been trying to improve on the deck that I want to build. There's a lot of decently competitive free-to-play decks that exist. If you want to look up a YouTube group that is very good at building a free-to-play account, formatted, well, basically, if you want to start from scratch, this isn't the best strategy to follow a line with, but hopefully, if I do well, you might say, this isn't a terrible one. What I'm going to be doing is I looked at my options for different deck types that I can get relatively quickly, relatively early in the game, and what the one that I've sat on, the one that I've come to the conclusion I want to do is Sub-Terrors. This guy is their boss monster. Their main archetype is all about switching things face down and flipping them up. They have all these flip effects. They have a fantastic trap card that basically makes the archetype this Sub-Terror final battle. It's a very neat, very unique playstyle. Nothing else in the game really plays like them. Well, there's some similar decks, but I think that Sub-Terrors are the best at what they do. So that's the archetype that I'm going to try to build. Do I think the Sub-Terror archetype is the best deck choice? No. No, I don't. I think probably the best choice for a brand new account is Amazon's, followed slowly by Triamids. But with that being said, I'm going to go for Sub-Terrors. While I'm in this box, there's a couple of other things that I'd really like. I'm a big fan of building up a toolbox of generic synchros or exceeds. If you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are really like, I'm not going to be the best channel for you to watch. I'm going to be linking to other places you can go if you want to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to go forward assuming you know Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even more thoroughly, you know Duel Links. But while I'm on this account, I'm going to be collecting things like Black Rose Dragon. I'm going to be collecting Vermilion Dragon Mech. These are really good generic cards for people to have. And that's kind of the best cards in here that can go in just about any deck, are those two synchros. And you really only need one of each. You're never going to need more than one Black Rose Dragon. But let's get around that. We're going to be building a deck using these, I wanted to open all of my cards now. In the first episode, I'm not even going to play any games this episode. I'm just going to be trying to build the best version of this deck I can. Ooh, very nice. Get some different things. Oh, the other thing is, from what I can tell, the best card for me to try to, or best character for me to unlock early on is going to be, I think, Bones. First of all, Bones has an archetype inside his little, like, gate options that are very nice. Bones has an archetype known as Ghost Tricks, and Ghost Tricks actually do have a similar playstyle as the Subterrors. They're all about coming out, flipping face down. I think they're actually quite bad, and I think most people in the game who play Duel Links recognize that the Ghost Tricks aren't very good. However, very early on, Bones, I could be misremembering, it could be somebody else, so forgive me. But Bones gets a skill called Low Level Search. That's when you take some amount of damage. You can go into your deck during your draw phase and draw specifically a low level monster. Well, really the only low level monsters that I'm going to be running are extremely important because there's a lot of high level monsters in the deck. And if I am drawing nothing but sack monsters I can never play, to guarantee I draw one of the two like different low level monsters, it will be huge. It will be able to save a bricked hand, assuming I don't just get one shot, which is very likely. One of the good things and bad things about Duel Links is it's incredibly easy to OTK, which means that if you got a bad hand, it's very likely you'll die on the second turn. It's not impossible you'll survive. It's also not guaranteed that a good hand will save you. But it is far more likely, with only 4,000 life points, that your opponent will be able to OTK you on the first turn. On their first turn, if you went first and they went second. So, with that being said, I now have my gems. If I was to try to build this account long term and really build it out, I would be going into the Valiant Souls box here because they get Amazons, and Amazons are fantastic. They also have Canadia, which is a fantastic UR that is really good for... I'm also going to be trying to get Canadia, by the way, because Canadia is really good, and it's also good for the Subterror deck. So, once I get the bones of the Subterror deck, I'll probably be going into the Valiant Souls deck, box, excuse me, the Valiant Souls box for that Canadia. But let's get on to the bulk of this show. I'm going to be trying to get these Subterrors with this 3,000 gems I have. I'm not going to be putting any money into the game. This is going to be purely free to play. Let's go. Let's see how close I can get to getting a full deck of Subterrors. As soon as I get even one of these guys, I'm probably going to be resetting the box. Maybe I'll wait till I get one of each of it and the trap, because the fewer times I can go through the whole box, the better. I really need 3 of each. The box already has 2 of each in there. So as soon as I get 1 of each, I'm going to reset the box, making it so that when I go through it the second time, I'll have 3 copies. So let's do this. Let's do this. Enough dilly-dallying. Oh, the other important card is actually a common, this normal rarity, and that's their primary 4-star. So there's that guy. But, alright, let's do this. Wish me luck, guys. This is going to be 3k gems down the drain trying to build this Subterror deck. Let's see how close we can get. Alright. Dragonoid. So I'm going to open the first 10 packs, and then I might start skipping, because this can get very boring after a while. But boycotting, you know. So far, I got a place out of that guy. That's cool, I guess. I don't know if he's any good at all. Oh, these guys are also in this box. This archetype is also quite good. So if Subterrors doesn't do it for me, that might be an archetype worth looking into. They're all about discarding them. Well, not discarding them, banishing them from the game, and then playing their cards directly from the banish zone. Black Metal Dragon. Target one Red Eyes monster you control. Equip this card from your hand. It gains 600 attack if this card sent from the graveyard. And add one Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. And that's good, I guess. Dude, this was really bad. I don't know if we got a single Subterror card other than like maybe a one multi-star card in there, I think. Yeah, we got no, that's not even this is one Subterror boss monster we got. Yeah, no, this was really bad. Actually, I don't know if this card's any good. Let's see. Because I'm going to have to make sacrifices, right? I'm going to have to accept bad cards until I get my deck as close to optimized as possible. So it's all going to be in this early goings. It's going to be making sacrifices and accepting like good enough is good enough, right? So let's see. All Subterror monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense for each set monster on the field. Okay. Once per turn, when a Subterror monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target one Subterror card in your graveyard, except this continuous card, and add it to your hand. Alright, I mean, until I can get better cards, this will probably go into the deck, because my options are going to be so limited. But let's not give up hope. That was just the first 10 packs. Currently, what is 3K goes in divided by 500 is 6, so we can open 60 packs. That's what we're getting. So let's hope for some better luck here. This guy is very important for that other archetype. I don't know if the defender's any good. Also, I'm building that other archetype, that Metafist archetype. Yet Metafist might end up being what I'm going for. Not even I didn't want to build that deck. I wanted to build Subterrors. Yeah, I'm getting like all the cards I need for a Metafist deck. World Legacy World Armor. Very cool. This is going to be funny. I genuinely might consider, this is something I've heard people joke about, but this is something true when it comes to these free-to-play accounts. If you're trying to build an archetype, you're playing free-to-play like I am right now. I have, I think, a total of 3 hours of playtime to get this far. It might be in my best interest to actually reset my account. Oh, this guy's cool. That guy is close to the boss monster we're looking for. He's like the zombie version. Let's see. I don't think we've even gotten the common character. There we go. We just got him. We just got the common. Oh boy. Not a good showing of what we're going for. Got a lot of that one rare. Titanical Princess. The newest box that came out at the time of this recording has Rikas in it, and people are using this card in it. Honestly, this is better than like any of the Rikas. So I used to play a plant deck in the real life card game, and that plant monster was my boss monster. It's very good. Very good. This guy, this girl. Negates for days. It's better when you have a field. Duel Links, if you don't know, has only 3 monster zones and 3 spell and trap zones. She was much better when you could have 5 monster zones because that was effectively 5 negates on the field. With only 3, she's far more limited in scope. All right, let's keep going. We got 20 more cards after this. Trident Dragon. I didn't even get the good ultra rares. Loop Lupine. Cloud Castle is actually a decent synchro. Almost band worthy in the TCG, though more so for strong level 9s. Alright, well, we got Vermilion Dragon Mech. Guys, I think that we've been incredibly unlucky. This is ridiculous. So this really shows you why this game can be so hard to play free to play, because as you can see, I went into this box trying to build a very specific archetype, and yet, with that being said, the entire unboxing, finally, a single copy of the trap. A single copy of the trap. That is not good. Alright, another copy of him. Did we get another copy? Can we get a single copy of the boss monster? That would be... no. Alright, so we got a copy of the trap, which is important. The trap is so vital to the deck. There's still one in the box, and I really wanted to reset the box as soon as I got down to... once I've gotten a copy of Behemoth Umerstrix. I only have... Let's hit 1 pack. Okay, so now I only have 10 packs left. Let's see. Man, it's rough. I have... trying to get this guy, because if we can get even 1 copy of him, then I currently have 2 copies, I think, of the young guy. Yeah, him. I believe I have 2 copies of him now. I really need 3 copies of him as well. Let's see which card I already have more than 3 copies of. I already got 4 copies of this thing. 4 copies of this. Alright, but anyway, let's not dilly-dally. Let's do this. Man. Okay. Got a rare, or not a rare, a glossy. Alright, we got our 3rd copy of him. Man, nope, none of the boss monster. Not a single copy. That really hurts. That, I'll be honest, that hurts a lot. Only a single copy of the trap, no copies of Umerstrix. That hurts. But such is life. We're going to now look at what we got. Start tutorial on Synchro Summon. No. Alright, come on. Spin, spin, spin. Alright, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to upload another episode of me trying to build the deck from what I got. Thank you so much for joining me on this. Quite a journey. It's going to be interesting to see if I have to start over, because I got so few of the cards I need, especially the boss monster. Now it might be salvageable because I did get 3 copies of the 4-star, which is important, but that boss monster is vital to the deck. But we're also just starting, right? This is a brand new account. I can't expect to get everything I need in a single, in a single sitting. So it's not unheard of that I might have to go through this box twice. Hopefully I'll only have to go through it 1.5 times. But I was really hoping to get a single copy of both the boss and the trap in those first 60 packs. So it hurts that I didn't get the boss. So we'll see. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Hopefully you like this new setup. Sayori above me. And with that being said, have yourself a great day. All right.